Hi, True Crime Besties. I'm Tasha, and I like to sit down and talk about true crime stories that have literally WTF'd me, like this one. Takes place in Mornington, Peninsula. Peninsula? I can't say the word. Work with me, okay? John and Anna married in October of 94. Marriage was wonderful. They had a cute little baby named Gracie. She was born August in 02. But throughout the marriage, it was said, well, according to John, he said that Anna became controlling. She was moody. She wore the pants, which, ladies, we know men don't like it when we wear the pants in the relationship. But overall, unhappy in the marriage. So at some point, a couple months before the murder, he goes to a local fishing sports shop, Philip Marine in Mornington, to be exact. He purchases a high-end powered spear gun with two spears. He kept it in the garage, and over the next, few months, he would go out and practice. And let me just note that he had no experience in doing this, no interest ever in doing this. So if I was Anna, I would have been like, okay, we aren't getting along. He hates me, apparently. Bad sign, right? And so he would go out and he would practice like crazy. And in November of 03, she found out she was pregnant. And he was not happy about it. It actually made him resent his own family. So the 23rd of March, it was said that John and Anna had a argument. They were pretty, mad at each other. It was pretty heated. They went to bed around 9 or 10 p.m. Still angry at each other. They didn't fix it or anything. Anna fell asleep pretty fast, but John was just laying there, just in bed, awake, fuming and seething about the argument. So after about a half hour, he decides to get up, go to the garage, and grabs the spear gun and the spears and goes back up to the room, shoots Anna in the temple, but she doesn't die. So he goes back to the garage, grabs the second spear, and shoots her again, and that one kills her. He covers her body up with towels, and he left her there on the bed. So it kills her and their unborn son. So then he just goes downstairs, and he went to sleep. It was said the next morning he removed the bolts or spears or whatever from her head. Then took Gracie to daycare, so Gracie was still there while she was asleep. He did this. Took her to daycare. Later that night, he buried Anna in a shallow grave in the backyard. And over the following days, John took Gracie back to the sports marine shop, and he purchased another spear, and that would be the spear that, would take poor Gracie's life. He also told the daycare center that Anna had left him. He said he didn't know where she was, but he would be there to collect Gracie in a few days. He told her family the same story, except he added that she had an affair and she left with the man that she had an affair with, which the mom didn't believe because Anna was very religious, and so having an affair is just out of the question. On the 27th of March, John puts Gracie in her crib for the night, and he goes down and drinks several glasses of whiskey to, quote, numb his senses, end quote. After he drinks, he got the spear gun and new spear, and he shot Gracie in the head. She didn't die. Instead, she cried in pain. And so he grabbed the spears that he shot Anna with and shot Gracie again. She didn't die. Shot her again, didn't die. So 3 times, okay? Out of spears at this point. So what does he do? He pulls one out, reloads it, and shoots her again. And so Gracie survived 3 spear bolts to the head before the 4th one was fired. So sad. The following morning, he removed the bolts from her head before wrapping her body in garbage bags. He dumped her body in the Mornington transfer station. He also discarded her clothes, spears, bolts, and toys. On the 29th, he went to a hardware store in Frankston, bought duct tape, tarpaulins, and an electric chainsaw. The next day, he dug up Anna, cut her up into 3 pieces, put her body into tarps, and disposed of them, and the chainsaw in the same transfer station as he did Gracie. He forged emails to the family, but the emails only raised more concerns because of the radio silence. Like, Anna can email me, but she can't freaking call me. Her mom was like, I'm not dumb. He even ordered flowers and sent them to Anna's mother on her birthday from Anna. Anna's mom reported her missing to the police in Dunedin, New Zealand, because that's where her parents were living. He then called the police in Mornington. When questioned, he told police she moved to a nearby suburb of Chelsea with their daughter, and he denied any involvement in her disappearance. On May 4th, John gave many media interviews, but his behavior was odd, so that was noted by the police as well. And in one interview, he said, and I quote, "Anna, our marriage may be over, but I still love you. And you're the mother of our beautiful daughter, Gracie, whom we both adore more than anyone else." End quote. How sick in the mind do you have to be to freaking go public knowing you killed your family and you're acting like, I love you and I'm sorry, and our beautiful daughter? So sick. Anyways, he also would go to take Anna's phone and ATM cards to where he told police she moved. He would withdraw money, make purchases, and phone calls, so to make believe that she was alive and well and out there living, spending money. So he was questioned again, and he still denied everything. So police put like a heavy surveillance on him, and they caught him in the act of using her phone and withdrawing money and everything with her card. So on June 22nd, he was arrested. Police searched the landfill. They found both bodies, and they buried them in the Green Park Cemetery in Bundan, New Zealand, where her family's from. He was sentenced to 2 consecutive life terms with no parole, period of 30 years. Again, how sick do you have to be? And also, like, a spear gun? Why? How? This is why I talk about these stories, because this went WTF to me. Like, why would you choose a spear? How evil do you have to be? That was your wife and your daughter. Anyways, guys, don't murder, okay? If you do, I'll be telling your story. Be safe, be kind, I love you all, and if you want more, subscribe, and love you.